And you can see that if you already have the check cord or your lunge line there, it just makes life so much easier. So if you've been doing them at 6 feet, then you go to 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. And for him, I would not go clear up against that, I'd be just,
Middle.
yeah.
Okay, and you wanted me tossing them, not
I
placing
do
them?
want you to toss them as long as they land and they're ahead of him and he can see them,
Okay.
and you can send them, because this is now retrieve on the flat, and that is a marked retrieve.
Fetch! Yes.
Okay, we're not fussing with his speed, but I'm telling you guys, on week 11, we're working speed.
Okay.
So this week, we're working on precision and concept, next week, we're gonna increase the speed. If the dog is solid, he's moved out on command, or she has picked up and is coming back, this week, we're fine with that, because we've just increased the distance, and we've made the distraction level much higher, okay?
Sweet.
Oh, you can do it. I told you you could. Yes, you can. Good. Yeah. See how she
Sit
bumped
straight.
him?
Mm-hmm.
Fetch!
You're gonna have to help him.
Out! Out!
Turd.
So he knew what to do,
Yes.
and he did what's called a no-go. He choked. Do you understand why this becomes harder and harder? Distance erodes control, and so by the time the dog has moved out and decided not to go, you don't have the control you had way back when with the thumb in the ear. So you better be able to do exactly what she did, which was perfectly done. And he knew as soon as she started to move towards him that he had blown it.
It's almost like she's got practice.
Like he what?
It's almost like she has practice.
Almost as if she had practiced, yes indeed. Good. Now we have to have success, so don't go as far, shorten the distance. Again, distance erodes control.
Question,
Yes.
should she throw it a little higher?
Higher
Because he
instead of
can't
harder.
literally see it and the lighting is terrible in
So
here.
when you
Right.
go, don't go like this, flip it just a little bit.
So it goes up and, yeah. And that takes a whole science of learning how to throw properly. Sit, stay.
Fetch!
Good man. Good
So
boy.
the other thing that she did right on that I'm real happy about is that once the dog got it in his mouth, she has control. So she brought him in quickly. You must teach a dog, once that is, you have picked up, you come back to me immediately. No rubbernecking, no looking around, immediately. So you learn to bring that dog in quickly. Question?
Did he drop that?
He did.
Yes.
Okay, that's on him.
Yes.
But
So,
was it,
Was it, when he
So
drops
you're
it here, yeah, I did do the,
but you
No.
were not given an HOLD command.
it's implied.
but isn't it implied?
The hold is implied.
Right.
So
when
if he
dropped
drops it at the
Oh,
two-year
it's a,
correction.
oh, shoot, that's my bad. I forgot about that.
So she should have done an ear
She
correction.
should have.
Okay.
Because we want to get away from doing the hold because it's an applied punisher correction,
Gotcha.
whereas the FETCH is not.
Okay.
I mean, the ear correction is not.
Okay.
The FETCH has the implied HOLD,
Hmm.
but unless we need the HOLD, we want to move away from that as quick as possible. Make sense? So, but you were in a very bad position.
Yes.
Okay, let's try again. Let's see if we can't get some success.
Plus, I don't think she's had to play with the dung bell while it was in his mouth like that. I know that
I've done a
I
little bit,
haven't
but not as
done
much as
anything
I
like
have
that.
been right here, because
Right.
I know he's super distracted, and this
Oh,
is
he
a
is
good
super
time
good.
to
She smells really good.
sit straight. So not quite as far, or trying to go.
I would give him a little bit more distance because he actually needs more. He can't really move
Right.
at the shorter one, so I'd
Right.
stay on the rug.
Fetch.
Now, if he drops it, it was a pretty sloppy pickup, so I tap, tap, tap. If he drops it, it's a double ear correction. You're in a bad place. Good, nice handling. Okay, so now we're gonna do the hard one, and I'm hoping we
Yeah.
don't have to do one of Elizabeth, I know, girl, you're the guinea pig.
Yes.
Let's go, yeah.
On that note, what could she have done to have been in a better place?
There's nothing she can
There was
do.
nothing she could
There's
do?
nothing you can
Okay.
do. That dog's in front of you, and if the dog drops it, you gotta give an ear correction.
You have to
And the
do
dog's right here towards your gut, there's nothing you can do. Just be really super smart about how you handle yourself and
right
your body.
with him.
That's all. Alright,
Get ready to tackle.
ready to stand?
Swing.
Good.
Good boy.
Do you think he's interested?
You see it? I'm on point.
What is that
I'm
over
on
there?
point. Okay, just
That's
one
gonna
thing.
happen.
Yes.
You're kind of still just throwing it out there.
Try and go up first.
Try to flip it almost,
Okay.
and then let it drop.
Okay.
Just so it can go in the air from your hand just a little bit and then fall.
There we go. Good. You're okay. I'm not gonna let him get you, I promise. Boy, she is
Sit
stressed.
straight.
Easy, I got you.
Like that.
Yep.
Bench.
Okay, and you're gonna watch yourself, watch yourself. Yep, exactly right. And back up. And if he drops it, then you have to get back on him. You have to repeat that. You think he was a little distracted?
A little bit. But notice that after the first time that he got upset about it, he's not giving as much lip.
No, he's not giving her as much kickback.
That has been common every single time.
So it's almost as though he's got to test her.
He's got to
once.
test her once and then he won't do it again.
Nice one. Easy, 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 easy.
Sit straight.
Gotcha.
Bench.
Yeah, that's a refusal. Get on him. You guys begin to see what happens when you start adding distractions and distance? Watch yourself. Yes. You guys understand why we spend almost 9 to 10 weeks to get to this point on the ground? Because otherwise the dog doesn't believe you and you don't have the control. Easy. Let's do one more, make it a bit shorter. I just want him to be able to do one without having to be corrected with her here, because I know she's just driving me out of his mind. Beautiful. She has a nice stand though.
Mm-hmm.
But she says, I am so unhappy. I mean, even her flanks are quivering. She's so upset about this. I know, it just sucks. Huh? Being the guinea pig. Send.
Bench.
Out! Out!
Were you in or on the leather?
I was on the leather and I was going in.
Jesse,
when you
bring
said-
out your dog. Put him on the other side. I think this.
She's done.
Yeah, well, it's not only that, he's had 3 corrections, and it's not gonna get better by making him do much more, so. Out! Out! Watch yourself, take your time. Kick the dumbbell away, so he has to work away from you and not close to you. Does that make sense? Good, bring
Yes.
it back up, perfect. At all costs, make sure when you do this that you have the advantage. And if that means if you have to move it away from you so that you can get the dog, so he's not right here, you kick it and get it away. Make sense? Okay, he's like fading. Let's see if we can just do one and make it super, super short. So that I just need to have him be able to finish with success, because right now he's incredibly, we've almost maxed him out.
This is hard.
Yeah, that's nice, good thinking. You want to change his visual. And I go super short on this one. I probably would back up and do a place retrieve versus a toss retrieve, just because we have really
I was gonna just ask that.
his buttons really hard, and we just need to end on a high note of success right here.
Sit straight.
And I would make some noise with it when you go down. Yes, send him.
Fetch.
So sometimes tell him big praise, big praise.
Yes.
Good retriever dog.
Good
dog,
boy.
Good dog. So sometimes, guys, you gotta watch, and if he starts to move and you've had so many corrections, at that point, I